This is some gorgeous country here. So from here I can see the summit. It's higher than this thing here, but it's further away, but the tower is right up in there. And that's where I'm headed. I think I go up this thing and walk the ridge for a while. But it is gorgeous. Getting closer to Mount Greylock summit, and the trail. The forest is starting to get that high altitude, I don't know, not quite alpine-y feel, but it's changing. Wow. That's quite the thing. This is what I hiked up along this to get here. Greylock behind us. Wow, look at that. That is something. But which way do we go? So this is my water source for tonight. It's a natural artesian spring. Come on. Look at that. You can actually see the water coming up through the sand. That is fantastic. This is where we camped last night. There's a couple other tent spots here. Some pretty good storms rolled in and blew just to the south of us last night. I'm glad they didn't hit us, but it was loud. Yep, this is the trail. That is the trail. On my way to Vermont, though. Seems like every state, there's something at the very end of it that just they don't want to let go. without fail. Check this out over here. I've made it to Vermont. Woo. This is a pretty massive boulder. Just kinda balanced there. Trail goes right past it. I'm sure they want us to see this. It's pretty cool. 1,600 miles. It's a good number. The weather's pretty grumpy today. There's a huge thunderstorm over there. This thing in front of me has been kind of rumbling away. And I'm hoping to get off of this mountain. Yeah, you can hear it. It's sunny over there. It's sunny over there. And there's some, oh yeah, that thing back there that's coming. Oh no, we need to get off this thing. Decent view from here though. Oh jeez. Another beaver bog. It's a pretty impressive dam here. It is many feet high. Oh, thank you. That is today in 4 miles. That sounds good to me.
What is it, Trail Magic?
The Trail Magic.
4 exactly?
I don't know. It's the local hiking club. So.
I'll be at the road.
Yeah. It's raining. Not a whole lot, but enough. And everything's wet. And I got a bunch of steps to go down. And there have been a handful of southbounders that have confirmed that there is indeed trail magic up there. So, looking forward to having a bite to eat. But this is slow going. I haven't fallen, but I've slipped a couple times, so I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Wet a little bit.
Oh yes.
I would just get wet anyway.
Some pretty awesome trail magic. And there's a reporter here from the local paper. Another tower. It's super friggin' windy. And it's cold. Yeah. Bunch of people walking. Yeah. I think that's where we're going. Yeah, the 13-mile campsite would be at the base of that thing. And the 19 miles is just on the other side. At the base.
This is just
Yeah.
you could go another 6 miles.
I'm still wet from yesterday's rain. My feet are soaked. Covered in mud. Vermont is living up to its name. We have some views now, here and there. It's kind of cranky looking today, but it's not supposed to do anything, but who knows really. Back in the mountains again, and mountains got their own weather it seems, so. Gonna keep going, trying to do a big day today. Whole whopping 19 miles, but got a real late start, and the terrain here is really rough. I mean, there's mud everywhere. I don't know what it is about the soil or the precipitation or what it is, but even up on the mountains here, there's nothing but mud. And then we did a little bit in the lowlands, and that was just a mud fest. It was just mud. Mud obstacle courses. There's just water coming out here. Yeah, water coming out of the side of the mountains again. And it's an obstacle course. Some areas have been really rocky, others very rooty, others nothing but mud. It's like a combination of all the terrains I've been on from all the different states thrown together for like one party that my feet hate. So we'll see what the rest of today brings. This is the kind of mud that's just really awful. There's so much of it. It's starting to feel a lot like the Smokies. Balsam fir all around us. We're pretty close to the top here, or we are at the top. There's the caretaker's cabin. Cool. I'm gonna go up in that thing. I'm gonna put my jacket on though. I might get a sunset. How is it? Oh, he can't hear anything. That wind is ripping through there. Yeah. Up we go. Wow. Oh my God. It's the cabin. Oh, who farted up here?
This one right here.
Only 4 people on the farting.
This is the peak where the AT was conceptualized. It's gorgeous. Just climbed that tower. That was excellent. We're running low on daylight though. We still have 3 miles to go to get to where we are headed tonight. So hopefully there's still space in the shelter. It's supposed to be a $5 fee to camp there, so maybe that will deter a bunch of people, but I don't mind. There's some cool plants up here. We're like up in an alpine zone, but alright. See you at the shelter.